I give me something else. I'm chilling. Reality check TV Chicago, my brother in Christ. So then I go, all right, well, bet. I get back to the house, and I didn't know that they did this whole thing about Cat House. I don't know if y'all remember that show on HBO, Cat House, about the Moonlight Bunny Ranch. And so I was watching that shit last night. Okay. And I go, all right, well, you know what? Let me pause this. I'm going to go warm my food up right quick. It's like, warm this up about 30 seconds. It'll be warm enough for me. Okay? I put my food in the microwave. Dennis Hoff. Rhonda was having. I put my food in the microwave. I set it for 30 seconds. At 27 seconds, the microwave went out. So I was just standing there in utter disbelief. So I said, man, fuck it. I'm going back to the room. So then I said, something told me while I was laying in bed. I was like, you know, we supposed to be going to this spot Monday. I need to check the weather so I can see what the weather is for next week. So lake trip is officially canceled. You can't make this shit up. You can't even make it up. So now I ain't going nowhere now. So now I'm just here. You can't make it up, bro. You can't make this shit up. So I was like, all right. So I'm still not on no you know, I ain't crashing out or no shit. Like I have to like y'all. I just take shit on the chin nowadays. Like I strive to be one of them old people where you see like the most worst shit happen to them, and they literally are just it's like nothing bad happened. That's what I strive to be. I'm not even joking. So that ain't even the worst of the shit. The worst of the shit is after Big Brother, LNC is transitioning off of YouTube. We don't have a choice. I don't even know if we'll make it that long. I know that shit that nobody wants to hear. I know that people that's a punch in the gut. But I don't want. I'm not moving the show to Patreon. If we leave in here, we are going to our own website. Period. That's it. I'm no longer interested in partnering, splitting revenue with any of these places because they're all fucking liars and they go to court and they lie. So, the court says we don't want to decide on this until the end. So they're like, we're not saying either way. So what that means is it's probably gonna be like 8 months at best. At the best 4 months, which yeah, right. So it's gonna be like 8 months to a year before they've already decided they like the briefing schedule and shit's closed. So they going on to so we move to the next portion with them lying and shit just sitting in purgatory. So I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more. I can't do situations where I can just wake up, my fucking channel's gone for whatever reason for 2 weeks, a week, 3 weeks, whatever the fuck, 3 months. No, I'm done with that. I'm gonna try to push through it for Big Brother. Then after Big Brother, we out of here. The wrestling channel has flatlined completely, like completely. It was like one day it just realized, wait, what's happening? Oh no, shut that down. So I'm not just gonna be working in this purgatory. I'm leaving YouTube. I'm out of here. It's not gonna be an overnight thing, but trust you, every day I will be doing something to leave here. I'd rather take all the memberships and we put all the membership money into a pot that all goes for us instead of us having to raise private money so we can fight them with all the money they got and they take 40 fucking % of our money to fight against us. So the super chat cut, the membership cut, all that shit, they use that cut to fight us. They use that cut to go into court and go, hey, we don't want to have to follow any federal laws whatsoever. We want to be able to harbor criminals. We want to be able to profit from these criminals. And so the whole reason I went in business for myself is not have to live under these type of conditions. So I know a lot of people are going to be upset by it, but what's a lot? What's a lot of people? The channel's completely dead. Why the fuck am I putting in all of this work for the people that are doing this shit to me? So I'm done. I've already been looking at stuff and it's not as hard as I thought it would be. Because the whole thing is like, oh, I'm not, because I don't have to go, because you got to think of how, I know a lot of people like, but that's like going, you're going to start at zero? Nigga, I'm at zero now. If you really want to be honest, I got like 200 subscribers. I don't have 17,000. I got like 200. I got like 200. And I know all 200 ain't gonna come, but the whole thing is like how it's gonna be set up. The way I'm setting it up is gonna work just like YouTube. It's just, that's all that's gonna be over there is LNC shit. But like, I'm not doing this with them no more. Opening your own channel is nothing more than owning your own website. I own multiple websites already. We have multiple websites. We got websites that y'all don't even know about yet. So I'm ready. So I you know, I don't have any protection. Like I'm tired of, okay, so now something happens. I'm gonna be behind the 8 ball. For what? And for weeks. Just waiting. Like, it's hard to keep doing this shit when you got this. They have spent over $1 million trying to beat me. That was my number one concern. And once I saw how much it cost, not a concern at all. Not a concern at all. because I don't have to start from zero. See, I believe in us enough. I believe in y'all and us enough. I believe enough in myself that I've already looked into it. So this isn't just like something I'm spitballing. This is something I've been on for like the last day and a half that I'm now coming to you. Did y'all see me at all yesterday? Really? I'm talking about off the air. How you can see me off the air. Did anybody really see me off the air yesterday? Nah, y'all know y'all didn't. Y'all know Shay was kind of quiet yesterday because I was fucking doing a bunch of research because I have to. This part of owning a business, man. Sometimes there's fires you got to put out. Bandwidth is not going to cost as much. I figured out like it's just not. We have enough of a following that we can do it. Deleting a YouTube channel, shit like that? No, nothing that drastic or whatever. We'll use the YouTube channel to drive people to the website. But all right, spending energy here is over. I just can't be. It's hard being God's son, being totally partnered with just this evil ass company. This is like an evil company. This isn't just like their systems need to be updated. No, they're evil. They're evil. This is an evil. YouTube is evil. But the goal, why it's not going to be an overnight thing, is so it can be as much of a seamless, if not better. I'm not trying to just make my website be just like YouTube. I want it to be better. I want us to have better player, a better experience, a better chat experience. I've already found ways because I found out that there's a lot of people who've done what we're getting ready to do. And it'll be easier for us. So now we're not worried about motherfucking YouTube's algorithm. We just need to get out on the internet. We just need to be so search engines can find us. We need to make sure Yahoo can find us, Google can find us, Bing. That's what we have to worry about. Fuck YouTube. I just be like, it's just weird these niggas, and YouTube is fucked because like, yeah, DuckDuckGo, all that shit. YouTube, I'm officially adding them as in the Rico. They're fucked. They're done, and they're not gonna be able to get it thrown out. None of that shit. Best thing I ever did was file that Oklahoma case. That's the best thing I ever did. So now, while we wait on the Ninth Circuit, I'm about to go so hard on that Oklahoma shit. That's all I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be going hard on this Oklahoma shit and leaving YouTube. Because when the court's just like, well, it's just always it's weird because it's just like, I don't even know. It's like, so if YouTube kills me. If YouTube sends somebody to kill me, are y'all gonna do anything about that? Like, I don't understand what the threshold is. Because part of the thing is like, well, if there are damages that come from, shit like not being able to use your channel. If there are damages, these damages they're not irreparable because it can be fixed with money. And I'm like, how the fuck, you can't fix that shit with money? But that's why I'm like, I'd rather spend the next 2-3 years building my own shit than the next 2-3 years hoping the algorithm turn back on for LNC. Fuck that. That's stupid. Think about where I would be at if I spent the last year doing that. Because there's been no growth in a year. If I spent that same fucking year, we'd be better off. The YouTube channel would do better numbers. But like, after Big Brother shit, We gonna be transitioning. I'll turn the memberships off. I'll turn the super chats off. I'll turn the supers off. Turn all of that shit off. And we'll just and me and you two will just split ad revenue on the little bit of shit. I'm moving away from here. I'm out of here. I'm the fuck up out of here, bro. It's too much. It's just too much, man. I only stayed because of y'all. And this ain't y'all fault. Don't take that as like me blaming y'all. I care. I care. I try to figure it out. I care. We can do this together. If I can do this, y'all can follow me over there. I'm gonna make it as seamless as possible. I'm gonna make sure you can put the shit on the TV, Apple Play, Chromecast, all the shit. I'm gonna make sure all of this shit. We gonna have better emojis in situations and alerts and reminders and like I'm gonna transfer everybody's membership anniversaries and stuff like that. I'm gonna get all of that. But I gotta get up out of here. I gotta leave YouTube, bro. Enough is enough. I am sick of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. I can go to my own website and do whatever the fuck I want. Because if I own the website, if somebody want to file a copyright claim, and I sit here and go, nigga, this is protected by fair use. You have to consider that. I don't even have to respond to these niggas. I don't even have to give them no response. They have to file a legal takedown, to which I will just do a counter notification instantly. Like all these things. I can show whatever the fuck I want. Like I can talk about whatever the fuck I want. Show whatever I want. I'm leaving. And then keep all of the money. Then even if I do AdSense, like let's say I go through Google Ads and just like, all right, I'll let y'all put some ads on my website. I'm still getting 68% versus 55 on YouTube. YouTube take an extra 13%. All because they like, well, we give you the ability to have this level of growth, but they go right in the court and go, man, we don't have to do shit. We don't have to follow no laws. We can do whatever. Even when you in litigation with us, we don't have to follow. We can lie on you. So we still wait. Like the main shit is just still fine. Like it's just it's a wait. That's what it always is. It's structured so it'll take as long as humanly possible. So that way the person that's been harmed will quit. So I'm not coming back early. For what? I don't even feel like doing none of this shit. I'm more shitty about the weather next week. This shit don't really bother me like that. I don't have that type of connection. Like I got YouTube shirts and shit like that they've sent me and stuff over the years, bro. I don't wear none of that shit. No way, bro. The most you get is my hat that I got bought from the spot. That's the most you get. But like, I don't advertise for y'all. I don't go around telling people to go subscribe to my YouTube channel because I don't want them to. We all went to the arcade and LNC shirts, and dude asked me about it, and I was just like, "Yep, I do a YouTube channel." He was like, "About what?" I was like, "We just react to stuff." That was literally what I said. Oh no, ain't no motherfucking way I'm taking no type of financial gamble on weather. That is a you don't know how shit work for me. That would be the dumbest thing. If because you see the percentages, right? That's to let me know that if I don't go, it won't rain. I understand this. I know this going into it. It won't. If I go or if I stay home, it won't rain. I understand this. But I'm telling you, if I go, it will rain every day that I'm there. Nah, I don't need it that bad. Because that would, I know me, that would really piss me off. Now I would be mad. This, I'm not as mad because I can just do something else, like here, or do something a little special, more special than I normally do here, I guess. But like, if I do that and then I'm just stuck in the house the entire time or whatever, it's like, what the fuck was the point? I could have bought a few boxes of cards, plus this, plus that. So, this is why I try not to throw parades, gents. This is exactly why I can't predict the weather. I'm not good at being a meteorologist. What? Basically. No, there's never gonna be no get back. I'm leaving YouTube. How the fuck are we gonna get back? I don't even know what that even means. Like from somebody who sits in where I sit, there's no such thing, bro. Things are what they are when they are, and things change. Some things stay the same. We stay the same as people. We can have beliefs. We can evolve while staying the same and shit like that. But like a get back to LNC, I don't even think you know what that would even mean to me personally. I don't even live in the same state no more. Like that's why like it's not necessarily getting back as much as it's getting on with it. It's time to get on with it, bro. It's just not. I'm not having fun. It's something every day. It's shit every day. I wake up every day and the first thing I do is check my email just to see if the fucking channel's on. That shit, it's enough, bro. That shit becomes enough. And then I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm working on wrestling. I'm just like, I work, I spend all of my time wrestling doing back end website shit. I refuse. Once I saw like exactly how the numbers are doing, like, yeah, I'm gonna come on tonight and we're gonna watch SmackDown or whatever, but it's gonna be who it is. It's gonna be the same 15 of us, which is mainly the couple of people on the channel that actually watch wrestling and a couple of people that just be in the bushes because they support the channel. Turn on the screen or some shit like that, hit the like button, all that shit, which is much appreciated. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's what made me doing all this back end work I've been doing on wrestling, because wrestling is getting ready to take another jump too. That's when I start realizing it's like, bro, just start doing this shit on our own website, bro. It like at least we'll grow. But that's the part. It's the growing. We can't grow over here. We not willing to do evil. I'm not willing to do what it takes. I'm willing to do what it takes. I'm staying like Big Brother is too soon and too big for me to uproot Big Brother. We here for Big Brother. We here. We gonna do the shit on Patreon. The shit we can't really do over here. We here. But if I do this shit right, we should be ready to start getting. Like I said, I'm not like gonna cancel the channel or whatever. It's gonna be a transition. The transition will happen. It's not gonna be a one day you're gonna wake up, LNC's not on YouTube, we over there. It's going to be. So wrestling fans, you'll get it. A lot of y'all don't understand, but wrestling fans understand. Remember the 9.99 era? What do you remember most about the 9.99 era? That's what they said, bro. It made its way into almost every promo. Do you remember that, wrestling fans? One for yes, two for no. Almost every promo somehow it would be a joke, anything. For $9.99. Instead of it being the $9.99, it's just gonna be every single thing. Go to LNC. Then it'll get to a point where it's like, all right, we only gonna do like the first hour over here, and then we'll do the rest on the website. And it's gonna be a weaning process. So that's, I don't want anybody to be afraid, like, oh my goodness, I gotta buy new equipment tomorrow and all. No, like this is going to be a weaning process because it's gonna have to be a lot of trial and error to get it to where we can go. All right, now we just putting up clips of the show. You want to see the whole show? Come over to the site. Goated, Boston. That was the goat. That was the golden era of wrestling television. Goated. $10 all pay-per-views. All the shit in the vault. Oh. Patreon was never on the list of shit of like, nah, that's not for me. I'm not trying to put my show permanently behind a paywall. And that's what doing a Patreon show is. And then that's me being on another platform, being beholden to another fucking douchebag at the top. Like, I don't want to be beholden to anybody because they're all liars and scammers. And you know, and when you say it like that, Kendra, is crazy because it's like, bro, like, I'm not stingy. And I know that's not what you meant, but I'm just saying, just period, where it's like, I'm not stingy. Like, I have no problem splitting. I don't even have a problem. I have no problem with the 55-45 split with YouTube. If y'all were keeping y'all end of the deal. You don't keep your end of the deal, then you say, bro, y'all don't even understand that there's videos where advertisers pay the money and YouTube just keep it. They'll just send you an alert, be like, hey, we feel that this song that you use, that might not be your song, so we're just going to keep the revenue. What the fuck you mean you're just going to keep it? And they do this to everybody. Then they learn that they used to have real support until they learned that the feds weren't going to do anything to them for now. So they have shitty support systems on purpose. They go in the back end, fuck with your algorithm, fuck with your placement in the algorithm, and all these type of things. Then they go into a courtroom. They take your. This bitch literally said that I threatened YouTube that I was gonna blow YouTube up. Like this is the type she just accused me in federal court of making terrorist statements. I don't want to be in business with people like that no more. It's funny. It'll be why we win in the end, because that's the other thing. We still winning the case. We still winning the case. And that nigga's still getting kicked off. All of them niggas is still getting kicked off. Because that's how dirty they are. Because they think that them niggas got them niggas think that YouTube like got they back or whatever. I'm like, y'all don't understand that when this is completely over, even if I lose, they're wiping all of y'all niggas off the platform because y'all liability. Y'all just call, they don't, like Jed and them be laughing, right? You've cost this company over $1 million. You think they're gonna be cool with that in the end? Okay. Here's the crazy part. You could be right. There's no rule violations. They still going to, because you done cost them over $1 million. Every day they gotta go to court and deal with this shit. Every paper they write, all this shit. Every stream they gotta watch, all this shit. That's because of y'all. Y'all cost them that. And they know this. They know it. That's why they refuse to say y'all, no matter how many times I say these niggas, they don't even want to mention y'all name. Because they know. The bitch said I was going to blow up YouTube. Like, that's worse than a bitch calling the police saying you hit her. And you didn't. Like, he said he's going to blow this motherfucker up. Okay. Cool. That's all right. I'm going to tell the Oklahoma court everything. Because I know that y'all niggas in California, y'all don't give a shit about, like, my wife being, in her job and all that shit. But in Oklahoma, they do. Oh, they care very much. Just remember that. So, while y'all getting cute over there, you really fucked up, YouTube. Because you can't, and Section 230 is clear. They can't even go to Oklahoma court and claim Section 230. So, my goal is like, however long it takes, like, I'm getting ready to really put a dent in YouTube. Since they wanted to take it here, that's fine. Like, think about this shit. I want you to think about it for real. And tell me how you would feel. Well, let me ask you this first. Have you ever watched anybody's YouTube channel? And right where my finger's pointing, you see a YouTube plaque, a play button on the wall. Have you ever seen this? One for yes, two for no. I get out of all of this and I get one. How do you think it would make me feel? I don't even think I'd take it out of the box. I don't even think I'd take it out of the box. I would rather I would feel better with a handwritten apology from the CEO versus a YouTube plaque at any point. Even though I know the handwritten apology will be total just bullshit, I'd accept that over a fucking play button. I mean, look how they did Fresh and Fit. If you watch Fresh and Fit right now, you'll see them niggas got like 5 or 6 fucking play buttons on the wall. And I'm like, yeah, y'all got all them play buttons. And when it got hot and a couple of motherfucking people on the news complained about you, they turned their back on y'all. Like y'all niggas didn't make them so much fucking money. They profit off of drug dealers. They profit off of kid diddlers. Them bitches I showed y'all that doing that goon baiting and shit clearly for teenage boys. Yup, YouTube is taking 45%. And if a parent goes to court and take them to court over that shit, they'll run into the fucking court and say, we don't have to do anything according to the law. Even though, and the crazy part about it is, Section 230 doesn't say any of that. So it's not even written in the law. It's just that in California is a very evil place too. I know a lot of you liberal people are upset by that. California is an evil place. No matter what go on in LA, San Francisco, all this shit, y'all will pretend that it's the nicest areas ever. I drove around the corner from where Full House was at, the park at Full House. On the next street over, it was prostitutes and crackheads. The next street. Just for the record. So we know some of you Republican states are evil as fuck. The old California is an evil place. And they okay with shit happening to kids. Everything. They don't give a fuck. They lost a lawsuit because they sat in court. They just lost a lawsuit because they sat in court arguing the dumbest shit ever that we all know is beyond stupid. TikTok and Snapchat was like, well, they got us. How much money y'all want? YouTube and Meta's arrogant asses walked right into a jury trial full of regular ass people thinking that everybody was just going to side with them when everybody in real life lives with the effects of fucking how toxic and bad social media is. Everybody with half a brain knows that they program these algorithms so they can try to make it so you never leave the app. They always, whenever you want to just do something else or get off your phone, they want it so it'll always be something that'll keep you from leaving. We've all known this. We know that they'll listen and you'll be talking about a product and then you'll go into fucking Facebook and that product all of a sudden starts showing up in your feed. They get to court and go, oh, we don't program our algorithms to be addicted. Why would you go to court and say that? Mark Zuckerberg got on the stand lying like a motherfucker. Yeah, we want people to stay on the app, but we don't want it to be addicting, and we don't think it's addictive. That's why it's always, since the end of Big Brother 20 going into Big Brother 21, that's why it's always been important to me to make sure I have a real full life outside of this shit. Because the Matrix is the most deadliest thing on your psyche. Ain't none of it real either. It's all fake. Because you gotta think, I live somewhere where I'm by myself all the time anyway. So if I don't clock out, all I know is everybody hates me. The majority of people on these apps hate me. That's why I have to like kind of chill before I go into Big Brother, because I have to put myself in the mind frame of, all right, it's time to be the most hated motherfucker in all of America in a certain area. Here comes the old Uncle Tom coon, hating himself, married a white woman ass. Here he come. ain't tripping on that like that. Cause, bro, telling the truth, that shit comes with the territory. I could easily just lie to protect everybody's feelings and get popular. I've done enough uh, radio in my life to where I know exactly how to fake it to get all I could, bro. I could have been at the top. I could have been the bit. I could literally probably be doing Unlocked. I don't find no entertainment being hated. Period. It's very draining for me. It's draining. So I just stay to myself, bro. I stay to myself. All my friends live in Indiana, so I just stay to myself. When I get out the air, I stay to myself. Work, stay to myself. Go do family shit, stay to myself. Nigga, I was just going to do this lake shit just to stay to myself. What about Houston? No, you wouldn't like me. If what I would have to do, you would hate me. Y'all would hate me. I'm talking about my friends who I would go hang out with. I don't have nobody in Texas I would go hang out with. I mean, not like, hey, nigga, stop trying to trip me up, bro. Cause I'm not even in show mode. I'm in total vacation mode. But I can get the show mode for the nigga the kitty take real quick though. We can do that. Like, I'm ready to start gaming. But I'm not doing it on YouTube. I'm not starting anything fresh on YouTube. I'm done. Cause I was like, I could just go do it on Twitch. I don't want to do it. Twitch is an evil company too. So I'm like, I just gotta it's time. I can do it, man. It's not like I can't. It's not like it's not nothing hard. The hardest part of this is the who's coming with me part. Because we are at that point. All I want to know is who's coming with me. It's full Jerry Maguire time, bro. It's full Jerry Maguire time. We can do this, bro. We're going to do it. And you know, we can openly say that. We can openly say that if it was somewhere like heavily Republican, like Arkansas or Mississippi or some shit like that, we can openly say that it's dangerous for a lefty to live there. We can openly say that. But if you say that about somebody living in California that be of the conservative nature at all, it's like a man saying he's been raped a lot of times. Like, some will take it serious, some won't. So yeah, I'm not gonna make no big change before Big Brother. But we about to make a big change. We getting up out of here. Yeah, but that's why I got out of politics all the way around in my life. Politics is extremely dangerous because it's ran by Satan. That's why the biggest thing, if you want to realize that is it's the house of Satan, is one simple fact. That doesn't mean that everybody there is satanic or worship the devil. No, some people think it's one thing and find out it's another. Some people leave because they know it's evil. Some people succumb to the evil. It's just like nothing else different in life. That's why I gotta leave. I can't succumb to the evil anymore. I carved out a space. I was able to get some people that want to hop on the Nebuchadnezzar, who are awake, the real awake, what woke really used to mean before it was hijacked with this bullshit. We are the true sense of woke, and it carved out enough to where I know that all right, we can do this for real. I don't have to be here. It's time, and I know we can do it. I just want y'all to know we can do it. As long as y'all know we can do it, we fine. I don't have. Look at me. I have no worries. I had worries when I started researching the shit yesterday. By the time I got done researching, I had no worries. No, I had no worries. None. I have none. All of this stuff is doable. Yes, it's some work that's got to be done. It's fine. It's fine. If it was plug and play, everybody would do it. I prefer it to not be plug and play so we can get some separation. Because I look at it this way. Let's say 3 months from now, would I rather have to raise like, hey y'all, let's raise $500, $1,000? Would I rather raise that to put it into the literal infrastructure of us broadcasting to y'all, or do I want to raise that because some bullshit happened? We're still waiting on court, but the channel done got shut down because the system done said I was nude in the video. Remember, we've had all the systems say all types of shit. It's way deeper than just the shit Jed, Money Boy, and all them niggas have done. They called me a pedophile. They taken away multiple videos claiming that I was nude in the video. All types of just real, just deplorable shit. So I'm leaving, and they're gonna pay us for the leave too. They're gonna pay all of our damages. What they're gonna wish is they would have just fixed the shit. They're gonna wish they just fixed the shit. Because the shit I'm gonna hit them for is like, nigga, you ruined everything to the point where I never want to, like, YouTube is like, that's PTSD for me. Like, no joke. So we ready for it. I'll just be sitting here. My vacation plans just totally just shot. No other way to put it. There's no other way to put it. Shot. Yes, Chad, that's all there's left. That's all that's left. Oh, for sure. Like, the damages have gotten just so out of control, and they're still going. It's like that's the thing where it's just like, all I'll be asking for is, Can we just stop the damages like right now? But like I feel like, let's say I do exactly what I say we're gonna do and win and everything. What about everybody else that files a lawsuit? Like it's not even like shit is so stupid. Like all of these people are going to hell. That's one thing that I've realized in this shit is like I don't know if you've ever had these thoughts, but I do. Like I've encountered so many people going to hell. Judge Oric is going to hell. Kelly Knoll, that whole law firm, they're all going to hell. Because I'm not the only person they've done this shit to. They've done it to many of people. They swear oath. Like that's the part where you have to understand that that's why it's separation of church and state. Because really, that like it's just like a separation of good and evil. And they have so their oaths and stuff that they take, and when they swearing on these Bibles and all this stuff, that's the setup. That's how the devil's able to carve out that level of shit, because the devil knows that you still have to acknowledge God in all of this. So a lot of them motherfuckers not realizing that, yeah, you getting all this power and stuff, but bro, you swore on the Bible you was gonna do right by that. And so if you don't, if you out here doing shit for your big tech homies and shit like that, you're going to hell. You're going to hell. That's just how that's not me wishing it. That's not me casting. That's just how if I do it, I'm going to hell. That's how it works. If I use my position to do evil in any way, I can expect to go to hell. And now, there used to be a time in society where we would openly discuss these things like that now. But now, people will call you pretentious for calling some shit out saying that you can go to hell over that, bro. You can't put me in no heaven or hell. I don't even know how you got that from that statement, but all right, bro. You got it. You know what you're doing. So that's why I laugh at a lot of these motherfuckers, like, some of these judges, some of these cops, and like not all, obviously. But the ones where it's like, you don't even understand, like, you going to hell. You think this shit all G. You really do. But look at it this way, French, but you looking at it wrong. They're the biggest streaming platform due to the amount of people streaming. There's only so many minutes in the day. Yeah, they get paid for multiple minutes, but I don't have to be the biggest streaming platform. I just gotta be me. I just gotta entice the internet to me. I don't need, like, yeah, YouTube is the biggest, but everybody that watches YouTube are not strict YouTube watchers. There's people that watch people stream on TikTok. There's people that watch people stream on the website. I've looked at the stats. There's so many people on the internet now to where you really don't think about it. 1 million subscribers on YouTube ain't shit. 1 million subscribers on YouTube, I don't even think it gets you in the top 1,000 YouTubers. 1 million. But how it's like it's the new mom and pop. If I go to the website, do I have the ceiling of 100 million subscribers like on YouTube? Yes. Likelihood, no. Right? But it goes back to what I said. My overhead is lower and my profit is higher. And that's not even including the freedom. And also, here's the biggest thing that nobody tells y'all. And if you think I'm lying, take the paperwork and go figure it out and see if I'm lying. Well, as far as ethics go with the world, I can't care. Ethics is an illusion to me anyway. Exactly, Scott. But let me. I want to say this, then I'm going to answer the status quo, or I just say something status quo because it wasn't a question. You understand that if they take this all the way, and we don't settle before the panel comes back, and they lose, and this gets sent back to district court, you understand that there will be several class action lawsuits against YouTube. This is not a joke. People think it's a joke because it's me involved, and that's just what it is. People don't pay me no attention, listen to shit I say. I get it. This is class action territory. Because all of the problems that I've brought up and brought before the court are all problems that every creator has dealt with. Almost all. If you haven't dealt with all of them, most creators have dealt with at least one of them. At least one of the motherfucking things in the lawsuit, somebody's dealt with. If you created on this bitch. No, I don't think you are status quo at all. I'm gonna explain what I mean to you. They about to sandpiper themselves. If you've ever seen that shit, this is literally a sandpiper moment. It's like, what are you doing? This is the only thing. We talking about a 15, what up, cuz? We talking about a 15-second fix. I was literally laughing with Christy the other day. I said, well, it was something with the loss, and I was like, Christy, remember how fucking gullibly confident I was? Where I'm like, these stupid niggas filed this copyright claim. They don't even know that YouTube gave me a license. They getting ready to, YouTube about to fuck them up. I was confident in that. Did it happen? No, because they're stupid. So, here's what I mean on the ethics shit. So, I don't want it to be like, your light shines wherever. You can walk into a pit of darkness and your light is still gonna shine. You know what I mean? So I don't want it to be like you can't be somewhere where it's unethical and shit. I've managed to do that. I've stayed here, and the reason why I'm in the position I'm in is because I won't not follow the rules. And that's the reason why we're gonna win this court case. But going forward, it's like, I tell them niggas to stop fucking with my channel, then we get to play with shit. Bro, they ain't gonna feel the same. So as far as ethics, when I go to my shit, ethics is all on me. Just like it is every other place. It's on me here, it's on me there, it's on me everywhere. But where I feel like ethics don't matter is your ethics cannot matter in my behavior towards you. So for example, I can't take the Jed path. When you go low, I'm gonna go lower. No, as God's son, I can't do that. You go low, I have to remain high. That doesn't mean I have to fuck with you, be your best friend, or anything like that. Doesn't mean any of that. But I can't start doing sin again, because that's where we always fuck up, is we putting everything on this scale of sin, where it's like, this person sins you, so now you got to try to figure out the sin that you can commit against them to where it balances out without you being evil. That's not how it works. You're evil. If you do evil in return, you're being evil. And if that's how you always handle shit, then you evil. That doesn't mean you're inherently evil because you have a human thought where you're like, that swell up moment, and we know anything can come out of that exact moment. They are violating legal ethics. They have multiple ties. They have committed fraud on the court multiple times already. This is why they're going to be in big trouble in Oklahoma. See, California don't care that, about anything going on in my situation. They don't care that, my wife is a government official in the state of Oklahoma. They don't care. But Oklahoma care. That's the part where that's why I just say what you want in this motherfucking California court, because I'm telling them in the Oklahoma court, look how these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about y'all government official. She one of y'all government officials, and you gonna let these motherfuckers from California just do this shit to her? No, they're not. So the court case is what it is. I'm just really thinking about the content and shit going forward. Dan, what's happening? Dan with an 8 whopper them things. So they just helping me build my case, because they can't come here and then, because their whole thing, the only way they can get out of the RICO is they have to be able to prove we didn't know nothing about this. Bitch, you've been in court fighting for it. You've been in court you went to court and told the court. You didn't just not know. You told the court you had FBI reports. You had, let me tell you all the shit that YouTube has. This isn't a guess. Boston, 39 of them things. Of course. Of course. To be the best, this is what it is. They got the original FBI report. They got Berg's police report. They got Ryan's order against Jed. They got the whole RICO. So they got everything about the shit Jason House and them, all that shit. They got the fight. They have all of that shit. They got the police station videos. I mean, she went to court and told the court that I threatened to blow up YouTube. So, I used to not understand why people could go live in Montana or Idaho and these places, shit like that. Those are people that just want to be left the fuck alone. I just be wanting to be left alone. And not like I don't want no friends. I'm talking about any else, just leave me. You don't like me? Leave me the fuck alone. Or suffer the consequences. Because there's something behind leave me alone. There's never going to be a point where leave me alone when you don't leave me alone. There's nothing behind it. Oh, there's going to always be the stick waiting. But I'm just like, this just kind of feels like, it just feels weird to live up under $1 million suppression when it's like, bro, y'all stole a $2,000 check from me. That y'all gonna give me that money back. Y'all stole a $2,000 check from me. Y'all Y'all out of nowhere just made up some shit and was like, "Hey, we taking away your monetization for 3 months." Like I can't. No, we can't do that no more. Any day I could wake up and they go, "Hey, we taking." And I think somebody asked about like a website with other creators and shit like that. That's where it always go wrong. I got to treat this like an airport plane situation. Meesh. Hurry up with the rest of the day. Get to the weekend. I got to treat this like an airplane situation. What do I mean? I got to get the mask on myself first. That's the only way that YouTube wins. That's the only way YouTube can win this lawsuit. The lawsuit goes on. It's just that I got to thinking about it where it's like, we could be waiting upwards of a year for them to come back. They could schedule oral arguments. I don't know if they will or they won't. That's why it could be 4 months. We can hear in 4 months that they're going to schedule arguments. But that's the only way I'll lose is to quit. But the closer I get to winning, they're going to do fucked up shit to me. Do y'all not remember what happened when they got the motion to dismiss? The day that thing, so they did this shit to try to fuck with me emotionally during Christmas too, during the Christmas season. So my whole, I didn't get no December Christmas. So December is the most profitable month for YouTubers. I didn't get none of that. You know why? Because the motion to dismiss came down on the 21st, where the judge just lied all in the order and everything. That came down on the 21st. Within 4 hours of the order coming down, they suspended the channel for a week. The day I came back was when we was doing that video about like the 600-pound life shit or whatever. And remember the stream got cut off and I was gone for 2 more weeks. So so after the day that the motion came down, I was gone for 3 weeks. They tried to break me mentally. That was to break me mentally, to make me not do the appeal. They immediately put me to two community guideline strikes, meaning if I had got one more, I was going to be terminated. So I just sat off the fucking air, remember? That's how 26 started. And that's after all the other shit, the sexualizing a minor, I was gone for a week. That shit that Troy pulled, I was gone for I was gone for like 3 weeks over that shit. When he started, when I started adding up all these times where they just pulled the fucking plug, and this is while we've been in litigation, I'm like, man, I could have literally spent the same time building the website. Especially once they turned the lights off over here. The lights are off. I got a big ass surprise for Big Brother coming, because we working on the website. So that was the other thing. Is like I'm not interested in YouTube's algorithm no more. I'm interested in the internet, because while YouTube is the biggest platform, YouTube does not have more people than the internet. Just the raw internet. There's more people just on the internet than on YouTube, and I don't need all of them. I don't even need half of them. I don't even need a fifth of them. Hiram. And so then I sit there and I look at that shit where I'm like, I'm tired of raising money just to make ends meet. Just to make sure we make this deadline, make that deadline, and shit like that. Why? Because the channel ain't had no type of steady operation. Like, the beauty I love of it is, or used to love, is I could predict everything. Now I can't predict shit because nothing acts natural. That's the cuz not playing. That's the internet. Bro, look at Tasha K. Tasha K made guap off her website. YouTube fucked up with her. Meanwhile, if you change your account to a music account, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can depict guns, drugs, sex, everything in your videos, and they'll never touch them. Shit, everybody can do what they want to do. We Big Brother start next month. Big Brother ends in what, September? I ain't I ain't even like this is just like where we headed. Like you want to cancel your membership, bro? Cancel your membership. That shit don't matter for me. Like in the sense of that, I want you. Pause. I want you, Stallion. Cub with 46 of them things, and I can vouch that it's way higher than that. That's the other thing. I'll fix everybody count for the month. Number five count is a month off. It did something weird like the fourth month. I remember the shit vividly. So number five is like a month off, maybe even 2 months off his count. And you know what God has been putting on my heart a lot lately on some real shit. It's going to fall. It always does. The internet and the people that run these things, it will always fall. Always. MySpace. Nobody thought MySpace was ever going to fall. And a lot of this shit now is propped up. Facebook is propped up. Facebook is not as big as it used to be. Twitter is not as big as it used to be. All that shit is propped up with bots and shit and AI and shit now. Yeah, bro, people thought Vine. Bro, Vine created whole ass actor stars and shit like that. And there's something right now that a lot of people are starting to use. Bro, if you just do some alternative search, you can find all types of things that people are using outside the main shit. Do it for the Vine was a real thing. Raging was happening. Yeah, Google getting ready to do the same thing themselves. And it's just silly. But that type of corporate greed and shit, the way the corporate greed machine works, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. McDonald's, the stranglehold McDonald's has had over everybody forever. They don't have that no more. Kathy was having. They don't have that no more. Pizza Hut, Domino's, they don't have that over people no more. People are eating local restaurants more than ever now. Why? Because when they had the stranglehold, it went to their head. And then they took advantage of shit like COVID and shit like that, where it's like and then the recession and shit like that, where it's like, oh, we have to raise our prices because tomatoes cost more now. Then at the end of the year, McDonald's made record profits. So now people eating food trucks and regular shit more than ever because they're like, shit, Big Mac meal's $11. Exactly. And Gus, over the last year, and y'all know I've been talking about it. All I've been searching is ways to get out of the matrix system. I told y'all how my new phone, the new phone I'm getting, it is not going to be none of the big three. It's not going to be none. I'm not getting Samsung. I'm not getting Apple. I'm not getting Google. Everybody cooking at home. Okay, I'll give you another example. Barbershops, especially black barbers. I don't know how bad it is for white barbers, but black barbers, they fucked themselves up. They kept raising the prices, raising the price to where everybody's either buying razors and just giving themselves one cuts, or learning how to cut their own hair, or they're growing dreads. You, bro, I used to go to the barber all the time when it was like $15. Once it started being like 30, I'm like, okay, I used to go get my haircut once a week. There was a point where I'd be once every other week. Now that's a big bill now. I was like, I just do it one cut anyway. So I said one year when we got our taxes, I was like, I'd rather just spend money on some really good clippers. Because I would get some clippers and they would just like kind of go bad after a while. But I never spent more than like 50, $60. It was like the ones you find in the Walgreens section. I finally went and got some good clippers, and it's like, shit, nigga, I line my own shit up. And if it's that deep, I'll pay a nigga to come over here and use these, because these is real clippers. So I'm like, it's like, so that's how everybody's just losing right now. Is that when you had a stranglehold on something, you stop doing right by the customer. And then the customer goes, you know what, it's actually better if I do this. I was one of the first people to cut the cord. And that was a big deal when I did it. I had to really explain to Christy, because Christy was like, but, and we made it work. We made it happen. Some shows would be like, yeah, we didn't get to watch it when it came on at 9 o'clock, but I was able to download it at 10. 50 and they want a tip, bro. I'm telling you, when you start seeing this rash of black men that started growing their hair out, a lot of people blame that shit on COVID. It wasn't just COVID, bro. It was these prices. It's outrageous. That's why I still go to the barbershop I grew up at home, because it's still, I can go get a haircut for less than $20. Everywhere it's like, bro, these niggas some barbers be hitting $100 a head, nigga. Don't ever go to no barbershop that look trendy new. Like the barbershop we watched with them niggas where the Jim Beam kicked in. I bet you is remember they had what was it, an $85 membership? They charged the niggas like for $85 membership. So that way, and the membership included that they guaranteed your price wouldn't go up. It didn't even include like a free haircut or nothing. It was like, we guarantee that your price won't go up. Oh yeah, grass walls, neon writing at the restaurant, don't go in it. Yeah, anything that looks hype, trendy, because it's like all they want to do is like, because that's how they try to get you, is guilt trip you. Oh well, if so and so was charging blah blah blah, you would do it. No, I wouldn't. I ain't doing it for them. I ain't doing it for you. My hair don't even grow right enough for me to ever care. My hair be looking just fine. I've cut my own hair for like 7, 8 years now. Yes, I've had a barber cut my hair throughout that period. Rarely. But it's like, I don't have a great hairline anyway, to where it's like I don't give a fuck about getting a line like that. And if it's that deep, I just go to the barbershop, let them niggas line me up for like $7. Which that's crazy. I remember when the line was $4. Hey, thank you, Gus. If you go in there and them niggas got ring, bro, I bullshit you not, Gus. It took me forever to find a barber for Junior. But I finally found this kid spot where they don't tax and it's perfect. They good with kids. All the shit is toys and shit everywhere. It's like a Chuck E. Cheese where they get their hair cut. Perfect. And they do good, which was the most important part. One of the first places we went to, I went in there. This nigga's cutting. He got ring lights all around his booth. I'm like, so this nigga be streaming. He's streaming or he be filming shorts or something. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to take Junior to him because he gonna have my motherfucking son on the internet and he gonna charge me $60. I'd never seen that shit before. I bullshit you not. Nigga had ring lights. He had like 4 ring lights. Niggas ring lights, and they was big ring lights too, nigga. Like, nigga, you gonna charge me $60 and they get a big ass his check off my son? Hell no. Now, I've cut Junior hair once. I just gave him a number 1. I gave him, well, it was a little longer than number 1, but I got this shit low, bro. Cause I was like, I just want to see what it looked like now, just in case we, have pull that. Cause it's like I want to learn how to cut hair for real, for at least for him, and I got plenty of time to learn. Cause I'm gonna learn how to cut hair, so I can cut his hair. Yeah, meta glasses on and shit. Right. That shit was crazy. I had never seen that before. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I had a charge on my card this morning, and I hope it goes off, because if it don't, that means I gotta get a new card. I mean, this last like 36 hours been trash. Welcome to year 44, dude. But leaving YouTube is a big win. It's a big win, because I'll go where I can't. The biggest thing for me is you can't fuck with me. You can't do anything to my website. You can't cancel my website. You can't flag customer service to take down my website. So I guess I'm gonna smoke this blunt and get back to this vacation, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Since I'm not going to. Well, I'm just happy we waited till Monday, because it was like I get paid on Monday. So I just wait till Monday to have full access to my funds. And only to find out it's gonna rain every fucking day. Every. I don't think I've been here and seen the map show it's gonna rain like that ever. I've been here almost 5 years now. I have never seen it. But we gonna make it. I do not think the Celtics are getting Giannis. I don't want him. That nigga been hurt a little bit lately, and he can't shoot. He shoot worse than LeBron. So there's gonna come a point in time when Giannis ain't doing all that dunking on everybody and shit. I expect Giannis to not have such a great late career because he can't shoot at all. So think about having a Kristaps Porzingis that can't shoot. And it's like, so what the fuck does he do exactly? Shit, Christy ain't never been to no such. Bro, Christy been to the salon like twice, and both times she was shitty. Like she do her own hair, color her own hair, or whatever the fuck she be doing, or whatever the fuck, everything. Yeah, I'd rather Jaylen Brown right now than Giannis for sure. I personally don't feel as close. But maybe him and Jason don't like playing with each other. I mean, I don't think that they necessarily have to say it publicly for it to be true. But if that's what it is, then that's just what it is. You know, that sucks. But if that's what it is, then Tatum gotta go. I fuck with Jason Tatum. But am I gonna take Jason Tatum coming off an Achilles or take Jaylen Brown? Like, what are we talking about? It's not even a close decision. And I can control ads better. The ads be less and more at the same time. Where it's like we'll make more money from ads while having less and definitely way less intrusive ads. There are going to be no ads at a variety where the ad uplifts you out of the show, especially at a crucial time. I watched Jed sit here and I said that's fucked up. Jed was reviewing a video of mine or some shit, and the nuke counted down. I think I showed y'all that shit. The nuke counted down, and then as soon as the explosion went off, that shit took him to commercial. I was like, man, they did that on purpose. I was like, they did that on purpose. Please be safe, Kathy. Have fun on that trip. God is great. God protect over y'all. Yeah, I mean, does that nigga have like alopecia or some shit? I'm not even trying to be funny because it don't look like hair grow out of that nigga head. Yeah. This has just been a weird experience for me, this Oklahoma experience. Because it's like I'm just here. I don't feel like I've really experienced Oklahoma yet. And I've been here half a decade. I've been to one Thunder game. That's it. I wanted to go see Lupe Fiasco tomorrow, but I couldn't afford it. And I've been to the Dam a couple times, but like nothing serious as far as that. You know, trying to go to Lake Hefner for the first time, but denied. And it's just like it just feels like I'm not allowed to do anything until all this shit's over. God's not just not letting me do much until all this is over. So I'm gonna spend a lot of time playing some Nintendo and Sega games and looking at basketball cards. That's pretty much all I'm gonna do for the next few days. Football birthday Sunday, so I'll wait for that. I went to do pinball the other day, but I mean, I'll probably do some pinball next week. But like, as far as this week go, I can't do shit until Monday. I gotta chill. I gotta chill till Monday. Like all the money that I had went towards like football birthday and the shit because we got the transition fund that's going towards leaving, which I'm not leaving now. But I'm gonna just put that into the website. I want to go. That look, KS. The number one, the first trip I'm taking is to Tulsa because I'm trying to go to an Oilers game and a Drillers game. So it's just, it's weird. I keep telling y'all, it's like I I plan something and then it'll either happen or it won't. Like and like it just weird shit will happen and like I've had about 5 or 6 in a row now. It's like something weird happened, can't go. Something weird happened, can't go. It's like I could still go to the lake, but it's like why? Why would I spend that money and then I'm just having to sit in the house? And I'm not like doom and gloom. I feel fine. Me just telling you the chain of events is just that. I'm not down or anything like that. I'm just waiting till really just waiting till Sunday. Celebrate football birthday. And then Monday when I get paid, I'll figure out something to do. You can bet that about that. I've never taken a lake trip before. I've never taken a lake trip before. I've been to a lake, but just like as an adult, like, hey, we're gonna go stay at the lake for like a couple of days. Never done that. That was about to be the first time. Watch me some baseball. Yeah, football shall be 17. That's all I cared about. As long as we was gonna make sure that she had a great birthday, well, she's about to have an excellent birthday. That's all I gave a fuck about. Like I come back to this motherfucker. As long as I'm back July 9th. I know some of y'all like, wait, hold on, nigga, but I mean that's the way I look at it. I gotta get myself right for Big Brother. That's the top priority. LC2. Be safe all the way to Dallas. Have fun. Yeah. So and then I just bumped my fucking knee and that hurt. The devil is trying me. My Jalen Brunson auction is tonight. My Jalen Brunson auction ends tonight, so hopefully we'll see what happens there. I don't think anybody's actually put a bid on it yet. I think it's just been there's been a few people put it on the wish list, which that's good. So 4 people are watching it. You know what? Let me stop this one. Yeah, there we go. What all y'all doing this weekend? I ain't doing shit. And then Monday, I ain't doing shit. Wait, I wasn't alive? Everybody taking these Juneteenth trips. At my job, I don't get no holidays at all. You don't work, you don't get paid. I just know Big Brother should make up for the 1 week we gone. I don't even think it'll be a full week now. It's what I was on. What's today? Friday. So I was on Wednesday. Shit, I'm on right now. I'm trying to get myself in the mood to watch wrestling tonight, but I really don't want to do that. Well, that's what's up. You and your wife enjoy, have fun. Christy's finishing her last day of work for the weekend. Not splurge and have a hush puppy. Everybody have fun this weekend. Cause I'm gonna have fun. I don't want nobody thinking I ain't having fun. I'm about to have fun. Oh, oh shit. Okay, we get there. Since I'm yawning, I'm gonna go climb my ass back in the bed and then not go to sleep. Oh man, we good. I promise. I don't even feel sad about it. It's just I've mentioned it before, but now it's time to do it. It came sooner than I expected. But we here. And I'm not afraid of it. Time to do the new gag. I'm not good with taking the day off naps. Like when I be off, I end up going to bed at regular time. That'd be like kind of my goal. So like, for example, like if I go grocery shopping on Tuesday, I'm probably gonna go at like 7 o'clock in the morning. So then now, but now I'm probably just gonna get a bunch of edibles and just sleep for 4 days. Sleep and play video games. I do want to do some organizing of the vault before Big Brother kind of push some shit to the back and pull some shit to the front, if you will. Organize the vault and work on these websites. For a motherfucker who ain't eat no carbs, bro, like I could eat 45 hush puppies right now. 45. Filipino barbecue chicken skewers. Interesting. But I'm out of here for now, man. Say peace to your boy. Happy birthday again to Kendra. I'm sure there's like 45 other birthdays left. There's still a lot of time left in June. Janice, Bob, Clee. Appreciate it, Sheena. Jennifer French. Status Quo, Scott Johnson, K. Dub, Boston. Kendra, Karis, Beth, Gus, Mrs. and Mr. Gus. Congratulations to your next. Tommy, we up out of here, bro. GB, everybody. God is great. Don't forget that. Do not forget that. God is great. Let's get ready for Big Brother. I'm still gonna be popping out at some point, just to talk some shit or whatever. It just won't be at the lake. I was really looking forward to a lake stream. Maybe next year. God is great. I'll see y'all on the flip. Peace out, Rhonda.